يا حي يا قيوم برحمتك نستغيث اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا اللهم اجعلنا ممن يستمعون القول فيتبعون أحسنه برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. Respected Honorable Ulama Ikram, Honorable Qurra, respected Huffaz, Honorable A'imma, Honorable Ulama, leaders, elders of our community, colleagues, friends, young children in Islam, Honorable mothers and sisters, I would like to greet you with the beautiful and universal greetings of Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakumullah khair. Ma in madahtu Muhammadan bimaqalati. Ma in madahtu Muhammadan bimaqalati. ولكن مدحت مقالتي بمحمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. We can't justify the mention of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam once in a year in a Seerah Jalsa. We cannot justify the blessed being of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam just by holding these Seerah conferences and call it a day after that. This is a step towards the ultimate achievement, which is to be a true follower of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Say Ameen inshallah. The maqsid of Hazrat Mufti Muzakkir and his team and Maulana Sahab, Hazrat Maulana Sahab, Damat Barakat wal Aliyah, was not just that we gather people here on the topic of Seerah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So inshallah, they will not only benefit from the speeches, from the talks, from the directives, from the guidance, but the more beyond that. And beyond that is that we take back with us these advices and we try to act upon them. Say inshallah. Will we inshallah? Nobody can be justifying the mention of Rasulullah. People have written volumes upon volumes upon volumes on the character and the seerah and the way and principles of Rasulullah. In the end, they have to say, we cannot justify the mention of Rasulullah. That is why, from the very outset in my speech, I mentioned some couplets where it's mentioned, Ma in madahtu Muhammadan bimaqalati, that I am not praised and I'm not going to praise Rasulullah through my talk and speech today. But the reality is, Abdullah Abdul Rahman, Fatima Zainab, the reality is that my speech has been blessed and honored by the mention of Rasulullah. His ways, his principles, his life. subhanallah, is guidance for us on every step that we take. The Sunnah, Mufti Muzakkir was mentioning earlier. Sometimes we mention this in a derogatory way. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. It's only Sunnah. The Sunnah was what Allah loved of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. His ways and practices. Allah says, قُلْ إِن كُنتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي. If you really make a claim that you love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then you will have to follow the ways of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. لا يؤمن أحدكم. Me and you cannot be complete believers. لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى يكون هواه تبعا لما جئت به أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والتسليم. Until we do not subordinate our whims and our desires, and we do not subordinate our ways according to the way of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ultimate success is following in the ways of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And you know Abdullah ibn Rahman, Fatima Zainab, the strange thing is here that many are non-Muslims have studied the life of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Many are non-Muslims, they have looked into the lifestyle of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they wanted to do some research and find out why this individual was so successful in his mission, subhanallah. What was behind his ways and practices? What was in this individual that out of the mention of the most influential people that came on the face of this earth, a non-Muslim author mentions Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, number one, mashallah. Say la ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Say loud and clear, la ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Our Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's character, his behavior, his ways and practices have been studied. The miswak, it's sunnah, yes or no? Yes. The toothstick, who is not aware of it, put your hands up. Majority of the world is aware, even they sell the toothstick in chemists in today's day and age. We call it the miswak. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave us an instruction to use the miswak regularly, subhanallah. He gave us an instruction to use it, and there are over 80 benefits of just using the miswak, subhanallah. Benefits of the sunnah. I haven't got time to go over the 80 benefits of using the miswak. But what hadith is striking towards us, as-siwaku mitharatun lil-fam wa mardatun lil-rabb. Oh, kama qala alayhi salatu wa taslim. My Habib sallallahu says, if you use the miswak, then this will be a means of purification and cleanliness for yourself, and it will be a means of the pleasure of Allah subhanallah. Say la ilaha illallah. Our mouths will be clean. We use the toothbrush. We use toothpaste. Subhanallah, one of our scholars mentioned very rightly and kindly. So when we wake up in the morning, the first thing that we should use before we use the toothbrush, before we use the toothpaste, is the miswak. Say inshallah. When we go Haramain, who's been to Haramain? Put your hands up. Who's been to Makkah and Medina? What do? We bring back Hadiyatul Haramain. We bring them tasbih, we give them miswak, we give them itar. Yes? Normally we give miswak and tasbih and itar. These are general gifts that we give to the people that come to visit us after Hajj or Umrah to our houses. We give it to our friends and family. Miswak is not to be given, so we put it away in the cupboard. Allahu Akbar. We use this miswak. Such a great sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Such powerful barakat in there. Mitharatun lil-fam. Alhamdulillah, thumma alhamdulillah, thumma alhamdulillah. we have personally seen the benefits of using miswak. Alhamdulillah. I shouldn't say it, but I'll say it. The last time I ever went to a dentist was in my student days, alhamdulillah. The last time I ever went to a dentist was in the early 90s, 1989 or 1990. Alhamdulillah, since that day, I've never been to a dentist, alhamdulillah. Not that I'm taking business away from them, yeah. Many a times I hear, well, some of my teeth have got worse after I've been to the dentist, yeah. Allah knows best. But if we use the miswak, and the miswak we use as the sunnah, practical thing towards, some people, mashallah, they use the miswak, as-siwak inda kulli salati. They take the literal meaning of it. And what do they say? Some of the ulama of the opinion that even we see some brothers sometimes they take out the miswak when they start in iqamah, and the muaddin or the person who's giving the iqamah is giving out the iqamah, and they'll be doing miswak at that time. Try to act on that hadith. According to our a'imma, according to our fuqaha, it is better we do it in the kulli wudu, at the time of wudu, because at the time when we stand up, fine if we act upon it, but there is possibility that we might use a bit more of our strength and we might start to bleed from our gums. And if we do that, then our nawaz will not be valid. So what I'm saying is the miswak is such an important aspect. People have studied the miswak. And this is just one sunnah I'm talking about. Just one sunnah I'm talking about. There are numerous sunnahs of Rasulullah. The toothstick. They said it as the toothstick. The benefits of the toothstick. But reality is, it's called what? Say it loud and clear. We call it the miswak. Siwak. Miswak is the name given to this piece of wood by our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May Allah give us the tawfiq to act upon this. Ameen. Many people studied Rasulullah sunnahs. And people are intrigued. Is there a mention? I'd like to share with you one hadith today. Rasulullah's characteristics mentioned in other books. Subhanallah. Ajib. You know, we see references of Rasulullah in the Quran, in his sayings. But do we find anything in the other scriptures? And I'd like to share one author with you today, which has been mentioned by Imam Bukhari rahmatullahi alayh in his book called Al-Adab al-Mufrad, Unique Character. Imam Bukhari rahmatullahi alayh has done a title, Babul Inbisati ila nas. This chapter is to meet people with a happy face. Subhanallah. Today's day and age, people think the more mean you are, the more religious you are. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Ma ra'aytu an-nabiy sallallahu alayhi wa sallam illa tabassam. I never saw Rasulullah except he had a smile on his face. Subhanallah. Muskurahat sunnat hai. मुस्कुराना कोई गुनाह नहीं है। बाज़ हज़रात समझते हैं कि मुस्कुराना गुनाह है। जितने हम नहीं मुस्कुराएंगे इतने ज्यादा हमारे अंदर तक़वा है। ये हमारे दिमागों का खुमार है, याद रखें। नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम से कोई ज्यादा मुत्तक़ी हो सकता है भाई? बोलो, can anybody be more religious than the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Yes or no? He was the one that had a smile on his face at all times. Smile goes a long way. إن من المعروف أن تلقى أخاك بوجه طليق أو بوجه طلق أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والتسليم. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, it is from goodness, it is from righteousness, it is from doing something good that you meet your brother, not sister. But sister in Islam, mashallah. Askar ye mustaqil ek fitna. Good and well, we do what? encourage our sisters to do the work of deen. But then to intermingle with them when it becomes a means of fitna, it's not promising. We have a happy face when we see the sister walking along. Assalamu alaikum, yeah? That's what we're going to say. When a brother walks past, what's wrong with this guy, man? Doesn't have a smile on his face. Today I'd like to share with you something I got on my mobile. It's in my pocket, I think, here. And this I saw in a doctor's surgery, and I've shared this with my students as well on occasions. And it's so moving. Somebody's calling me, sorry, I can't answer your message. And I'm going to share that with you, listen to it carefully. And it's about smile. Yeah? It was in a doctor's surgery. The strange thing was, this was written in a doctor's surgery. Because when everybody goes to everybody's got a face down, and everybody's sat, yeah? So, at the doctor's surgery, I saw this notice. It says, smiling. Smiling is infectious. Smiling is infectious. You catch it like the flu. Subhanallah. Smiling is infectious. You catch it like the flu. When someone smiled at me today, I started smiling too. Subhanallah. Yusuf was of a humorous nature. Rasulullah was such a person, he had so much humor in his all day-to-day lives. Subhanallah, once Rasulullah went to a market called Suq Malaq. This was a bazaar, a marketplace in Medina. Rasulullah used to visit that market. He went to this marketplace, and there was a Sahabi with the name of Zahir. And some say Zahid, radiyallahu ta'ala. This Sahabi was a Bedouin. He was dark in complex. But Rasulullah used to love him to bits. Subhanallah. He used to love him to bits. Hazrat Zahir used to get goods from the village, and he used to come and sell them in the bazaar of Medina. Today's day and age, this bazaar does not exist because the extension and expansion of Masjid al-Nabawi has gone far and wide, and it's included now in the Masjid's courtyard. It's included in the Masjid now. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he went to Hazrat Zahir, subhanallah, and he did something very humorous. इधर आओ बसो, ये मेरा तालिब इल्म मैं उसके साथ करूँगा ऐसा. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Hazrat Zahir was basically standing in the bazaar selling. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he came from behind. He came from behind, hiding away, playing hide and seek, yeah? And he put his arms into the armpits of Hazrat Zahir. Stand up a bit. And he, then what does he do? He stands up like this, and he covers his eyes. Can you see? He stands up behind him, and he covers his eyes. And what does he say? مَنْ يَشْتَرِي هَذَا الْعَبْدِ مِنِّي. Subhanallah. مَنْ يَشْتَرِي هَذَا الْعَبْدِ مِنِّي. Who is gonna buy this slave from me? Hazrat Zahir realizes it was, somebody is covering our eyes. Oh, get off me, yeah? Why are you doing this to me? Immediately he realizes, who is it? It is Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So what does he do? When am I going to get the opportunity of my back rubbing the blessed chest of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? So he wants to keep that position, and he says to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, إِذَنْ أَنْتَ بِكَاسِدٍ Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You want to sell this slave, you're going to be at a loss. إِذَنْ أَنْتَ بِكَاسِدٍ Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You will be at a loss. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was of a humorous nature. He did this because he loved him. He wanted to do this humorous act to show how much he loved. And then Hazrat Zahir says, I am a dark, complex, poor man. I don't possess much things. Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, why are you saying this? Why are you saying that you're going to sell me? Because you're not going to get much profit. You're going to be at a loss. The words of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was striking. What does he say? Anta ghalin inda Allah. Ya Zahir, anta ghalin inda Allah. Oh Zahir, you are very expensive and valuable in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Subhanallah. Of a humorous nature. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam had this beautiful, shining smile on his face. Sharing this point with you, I just share that story. To conclude this, Mufti Saiful Islam Sahib is here. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The main speech will be by Mufti Saiful Islam. I'm just the person that's come to bite some time, yeah? So smiling is infectious. You catch it like the flu. When someone smiled at me today, I started smiling too. I passed around the corner and someone saw me grin. I passed around the corner and someone saw me grin. When he smiled, I realized I'd passed it on to him, subhanAllah. When he smiled, I realized I passed it on to him. I thought about the smile and realized its worth. A single smile like mine could travel around the earth, subhanAllah. A single smile like mine could travel around the earth. If you feel a smile begin, if you feel a smile begin, don't leave it undetected. If you feel a smile begin, don't leave it undetected. Let's start an epidemic quick and get the world infected, subhanAllah, yeah? And get the world infected. And the smile goes a long way. Just a small story. You know, when we go past, many a times we go past many borders and many countries that we go past. If you put a smile on your face, Allah, through the barakah of that smile, Allah will make your troubles easy, inshallah. But if you have a serious and a very, worrying face, then obviously you're not going to go on long before you get questioned, yeah? So it's better you have a smile on your face, and inshallah that smile, do it with the intention of sunnah. So I was sharing with you this hadith, this athar of Imam Bukhari rahmatullah alayh. Have I got some time on? 5 more minutes. About 5 more minutes I will not be able to justify the hadith, but I will share it with you. So inshallah on another occasion we can take reward from this hadith. And Abdullah al-Ata ibn Yasar rahimahumullah, Ata ibn Yasar was a tabi'i. He mentions, لَقِيتُ Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As radiyallahu ta'ala. I met Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As. Who was Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As? A great sahaba. He was zahid. He was abid. He was a worshipper. He had knowledge of other religions. He studied the Torah, the Injil, the Zabur. He was a great sahabi of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He says, I met him, لقيته Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As radiyallahu ta'ala an, فقلت أخبرني عن صفة رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم في التوراة. He says, I requested Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As that can you please inform me of the qualities of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned where? In that Torah. قال فقال أجل. He says, why not? Definitely. Definitely, I will inform you of the qualities of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned in the Torah. Wallahi. Wallahi, innahu lamawsufun fi at-Tawrat. ببعض صفته في القرآن. Subhanallah. Wallahi. إِنَّهُ لَمَوْصُوفٌ فِي التَّوْرَةِ. He says, I swear by the name of Allah. Who is saying this? Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As. Who is he saying it to? Hazrat Ata ibn Yasar. He's saying, I swear by the name of Allah, Rasulullah has been mentioned with those same qualities that have been mentioned in the Quran. Ya ayyuhan nabi, inna arsalnaka shahidan wa mubashiran wa nadhira. Allah mentions in the Holy Quran, O Nabi, we have sent you as a witness. Nabi Prophet is going to be shahid. He's going to witness that the message came to me and you. The message of Islam came to me and you, came to the ummah before the ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He's going to bear witness to that. Did we accept his message or did we reject it? Like Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in the hadith I mentioned in my khutbah, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, every ummati of mine will enter into paradise except those that reject it. Rasulullah was asked, so who are the rejectors? وَمَنْ يَعْبَى يَا رَسُولُ اللَّهِ? Who are the ones that reject? قَالَ مَنْ أَطَاعَنِي دَخَلَ الْجَنَّةِ وَمَنْ عَصَانِي فَقَدْ أَبَى. Whosoever will obey me, follow the ways of Rasulullah, they will be the ones who will enter into paradise. And whosoever will disobey me, they are the ones who are the rejectors. Rasulullah Amr ibn al-As radiallahu ta'ala says, Wallahi innahu lamawsufun fi at-Tawrat biba'di sifatihi fi al-Quran. Ya ayyuhan nabi, inna arsalnaka shahidan wa mubashiran wa nadhira wa hirzan lil ummiyin. He is a savior for the ummiyin. This is a title given to the Arabs because our Prophet was an-Nabi al-Ummi, the untutored prophet. Hirzan, he is going to be a savior for the Ummiyins. And then the words of the Torah, Anta abdi wa rasuli. Anta abdi wa rasuli. You are my slave and you are my messenger. Sammaytuka al-mutawakkil. Sammaytuka al-mutawakkil. I have given you a name, the one who has full trust and faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sammaytuka al-mutawakkil. Laysa bifaddin. ولا غليظ ولا سخاب في الأسواق. You are not foul-mouthed. You are not foul-mouthed. You are not harsh-hearted and harsh-mannered. And you are not the one who makes a noise in the bazaar. ولا سخاب بالأسواق ولا يدفع السيئة بالسيئة. And you do not take a revenge. If somebody does bad to you, you don't avenge it with a bad. But you, وَلَكِنْ يَعْفُوَ وَيَصْفَحْ. Lekin you forgive and you forget. You forsake and you forgive. وَلَكِنْ يَعْفُوَ وَيَصْفَحْ. وَلَنْ يَقْبِضَهُ اللَّهُ تَعَالَى. وَلَنْ يَقْبِضَهُ اللَّهُ تَعَالَى حَتَّى يُقِيمَ بِهِ الْمِلَّةَ الْعَوْجَاءَ بِأَنْ يَقُولُوا لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهُ. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not raise this prophet back, will not give him death, will not raise him from amongst you. وَلَنْ يَقْبِضَهُ اللَّهُ تَعَالَى حَتَّى until Rasulullah has straightened the millah which has gone bent. The Arabs which were there at the time of Rasulullah, he had to work hard on them. He had to make them believe in the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He had to cleanse the Arabian Peninsula from shirk. And as we know, there were 360 idols just in the Haram of Makkah, in Kaaba. There were 360 idols. You had to cleanse and believe in the oneness of Allah, you will be successful in this world and in the hereafter. وَلَيَقْبِضَهُ اللَّهُ تَعَالَى حَتَّى يَقِيمَ بِهِ الْمِلَّةَ الْعَوْجَاءَ بِأَنْ يَقُولُوا لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهُ وَيَفْتَحْ بِهَا أَعْيُنًا عُمْيًا وَآذَانًا لا إله إلا الله ثم وقلوبا غلفا